cell. Now, individual cell, if they need like me to come to tackle the issues that they have, they need to write to Sall&English for them to inform me, because I also belong to a body. If I'm informed, I go there. This is also part of what we can do. Okay? If they feel that this area they need some help, and they don't want to do it in the framework of the big cell, they can still, the principal can still write to Sall&English. If they give me the information, I can plan to go there, discuss with them, and then we see together how to find solutions. All this is possible. But when the academy call this big cell is for people, like we have a good representation of the schools, then the ideas we take from here, to my mind, will not be different from the one you will get from every single school. I mean, that's what I think. Anybody else on this? Yes?
The first one is, no, 2 points. The first one is the place, sometimes the place where you're supposed to have sent is so far. Look at, for example, somebody who comes from all the way from
Yeah.
you have a thing, you have a certain parcel, almost parcel.
Yeah.
That is 1 point. The second point is, you don't go together at the office. What I realize is, at the office, when we say 9 o'clock, that is the time we are going to start. That's one. The second thing is, in briefs, what we used to do, anytime we're dealing with some topics, we make it very practical. Very practical. That is, you have divide the colleagues into groups. Most of the time, we have divide colleagues into groups. They work on particular points. And what I realized when I came to this cell, most of the time, the ones that I attend, anyway, some are very practical. But I realized that sometimes it's so theoretical. And I think if we are here, we should try and make sure that what we get here, we practice it in classes.
Yeah.
But not to be in irony things.
I know what you mean.
So that's it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
We have to be more practical. Let us try and have topics that are very practical, that people can practice in class, in cell meetings, so that people can replicate in
That's it.
That's what I think.
I think we've been trying to do that. Now, yesterday I uttered that message at Place Giant High School. I said, when you decide to present, what is the evidence? Like, you want to deal with listening, or you want to deal with project-based learning. If you just go get the literature, that's not enough. Because if you didn't do anything about it yourself, it will be difficult for you to make a complete presentation. Because getting the literature is the least difficult thing. Anybody can go to the internet and get it. But the evidence is what you do. And myself, every time I present, I do a demo lesson because of what you say. And I always encourage people to do the same. Make it as practical as possible. Okay? And I offer help, okay, to people that are supposed to present. But I cannot go up to a certain point, because if somebody did not do what they are presenting, there is nothing I can do about it. They volunteered, so they're going to present. But there will be something missing, which is the evidence. And that's going to be the takeaway, what you're going to take to your class. Okay? What I can do is offer help, give orientation, but I cannot do more than that. But my message has always been the same. It's better to do something in class and after work on a presentation to share it than the other way around. If you just want to go get the literature, then everybody can do that. So things you are doing in your class that work, it should be sharing best practices. Those things, you say, okay, I'm doing something nice on this, let me make it into a presentation. Now, before the practical part also, I need to get the theory. Then you go get the theory. If you put it with the evidence, then you get it. I almost never present something I did not do in my class because of that evidence and the takeaway that people need to get from what I present. So, and this is the method I have always said, that there is a boundary because we are between adults. I can give suggestion, I can offer help, but I cannot go beyond that. Okay? So if we have that in mind that, okay, I want to present something, let me first try it. So when I try it, I have the evidence. Now I go get the literature. So that when I come to present, after the literature, I will tell guys, this is what I did. And maybe in the reflection, they can tell me what is good or what is bad in that, so that I can even improve that. You see, we've been trying to do that. But perfection does not exist. But we continue to try to tell people what they need to do to make it as practical as possible. Then we hope that this message will get across for people who are going to volunteer to present this year. First, try what you want to present, and then get the literature so that you have a complete presentation.